While masking is very common in the disability community, no one talks about masking in the epilepsy community. The epilepsy community, since it's an invisible disease as is and no one believes us, we have to put in front like everything's okay. Because if we tell them, oh, we're fatigued, like if you have a brain fog moment, like they just look at you like, okay. And luckily, there's some like people who are in a supportive in a working environment. This, like, for example, what I just did, that doesn't work in a fast-paced job. Like, you have to get stuff right away. And if they don't see you comprehend things, they just see that as, oh, you're not a good worker. We're often judged for the same symptoms as someone in the autism community goes through. And they have their own masking, I understand that, but I think we should focus on all disabilities masking. Like, you can't pick and choose which ones you want to focus on. The common things we go through are fatigue, paranoia, and anxiety, like wondering if you're going to have a seizure, and brain fog, especially if a lot of things are happening at once. If anyone is familiar with retail, you have to punt that persona all the time. Like, hi, have a great day. How are you? And after a couple minutes, like, I need air. But in my experience, I'm a cashier, so I have to do it all day, and it can get mentally exhausting. With a support working environment, whether it's someone familiar with epilepsy or you told people and they're supportive of it, which is great, but unfortunately, there are a lot of workplaces and people who have no idea what epilepsy is or what seizures are. And unfortunately, in a lot of places, you're always going to get judged, whether epilepsy related or just because people have nothing better to do with their life. So when potentially you'll have a seizure, there's always that judgment for them. I know some people don't care, but it's still embarrassing to have a seizure in public, especially around people who have no idea what to do. For me, for example, last week, my head was feeling lightheaded, I needed some fresh air. So when the opportunity came, I'm like, okay, I'll go outside. I was quick with me saying that. And I can see some people perceiving it as, oh, you're just overworking. You just want to be a kiss ass. No, that's not the case. It's either I stay in here and have a seizure or I go out there and get some fresh air. And a lot of people like to talk shit. You have no idea what I'm going through. And that's another thing about being in an unsupportive work environment, and that's where the masking comes in, because you do have to act tough. But other times that masking is good, and the other times masking, it can work in your favor, but only for so long.